Hello, good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, whoever and wherever you are, hello to you. So I'm on holiday at the moment, and I find myself staring into the eyes of a dragon. Big and scary. I'm at Deal's Gap, Tail of the Dragon, in North Carolina. And, well, it's been a lovely day so far. We've had fun. I'm hoping to get a lot of good scenery from this place. And
Hang on, that's not how you do an introduction. This is how you do an introduction. What's going on, everyone in the YouTube world? It's the Cockney Boy. We're having a fantastic day. We're on the Tail of the Dragon. Tune in for more.
Cockney's on the lovely BMW K1600 GTL. He's riding it naked in all of its lovely glory. There we go. Dawn's riding her Indian Chieftain Limited, am I correct?
Yes.
That's a magnificent beast when she starts that up. I can't get sick of that sound. And I'm on this lovely 2019 Street Glide. The 107 engine, the Milwaukee 8 they call it, and bloody hell, this engine surprises me constantly. The amount of pull this thing has. I mean, Jelly Bean can give you a tug. This thing will yank your bollocks off. So I'm so happy, so happy. We've taken a trip across 6 different states to get here. Tail of the Dragon will take us into the 7th state of Tennessee, and apart from the screen being a little bit short for my liking, I do get a lot of wind buffeting off that, but it happens, so be it. I found ways to get around it by putting my legs up on the bars there, and also I can ride with my hand on my knee like that, which redirects a lot of the wind, which is actually surprisingly comfortable as well. The seat, magnificent. And how many miles did you say it was to get here? About 600 or so?
From our house, it was about 650 or 630 miles, something like that. So how was your flight over, Red?
Well, let me tell you, not a fan of flying, hate it. Prior to this trip, the longest I'd spent on a plane is about 4.5 hours or so. That was to Cyprus, and hated every minute of that. That was just turbulence all the way, and that kind of set the impression for flights for me. Then, you know, I thought, well, 10 hours on a flight, why not? Well, 9 to 10 hours on a flight from the UK over here into Dallas. I thought, yeah, sure. And shortly before I left, one of the guys at work actually said, oh, you're flying to Dallas? Oh, good luck. I said, what do you mean by that? He says, no, you'll be fine. Like, no, because now you're just screwing with me, come on. And he says, no, it's, you know, I personally would have flown into Houston, but okay. And he just sort of went on his merry way, so thanks, mate. So aside from that, yeah, it's British Airways, can't fault that. I'm not plugging them, by the way. Yeah, really steady flight, and it's all happy. I'm here, safe and sound, no issues, and it's all good. Just still trying to acclimatise to the whole weather and it being like 32 degrees by our standards. And then, how much did you say it was earlier, Dawn?
100.
Yeah, there you go. Just it's a bit roasty out here.
It is very hot out here, 32 degrees centigrade, last I checked.
Yeah.
But that's Tennessee for you in the summer.
Yay, Tennessee.
Yeah. So we got off at, well, you got off at Dallas. We picked you up, and then next day we went over to a little place in Texas called Tyler, where you went and rented yourself a road glide, no, street glide, Harley Davidson Street Glider 2019.
There you go.
With the 107 engines.
What a beast it is. I thought I'd have a lot of trouble synchronizing myself to how well this performs and just floats over the road. That's the best way I can describe it at the moment. But no, this bike has genuinely been surprising, because of the weight, because of the size, everything about it. But I've been told previously, like, when you get this thing over 5-10 miles an hour, you're perfectly fine, and they weren't lying. This has been an absolute joy to ride.
Yeah. Well, it's not quite jelly bean. So you got a name
It's
for
not
it?
jelly bean. I'll call it beefcake.
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 I was going to go with beef, but I thought, you know what, beef, there's something missing from that. So beefcake.
All right.
Job done. Howdy do, sir. So yeah, it's I've enjoyed every minute of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now, the wind buffeting has been a little bit of an issue, but I can get on talking about that another time.
Yeah.
But for the most part, yeah, just shuffle around, see what happens, and yeah, it's been fantastic. Crossing 7 states, was it?
This is your 7th state. You started in. You started riding in Texas, then you rode through Louisiana, then you rode through Alabama, a part of Georgia, North Carolina, Mississippi. Bloody, hang on a second. Let me count this up again. Right, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, and now we're in Tennessee. 7 states.
Yeah. And what an area of Tennessee it is as well.
Yeah.
The views are smashing, the twisties, the roads, everything. I love it. Aside from the heat, I love it.
Well, as everyone can see here, we're on I-129. Guess what that is? That is called
Tail of the Dragon.
the Tail of the Dragon. Now, how are you feeling about driving or riding, in this case, on the wrong side of the road?
It's odd. It's really odd. Getting used to the fact that you can actually turn right on a red light as long as nothing's coming.
Yeah.
Is, you know, back in the UK, if the light's red, you stay there. That's it.
That's a no-no.
Exactly. So it's been a shock to the system. But thankfully, a certain someone has been leading, and they've done a damn good job of it so far. Yay! Little thumbs up. And Dawn's taken the lead once or twice as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely smashing job.
Yeah, but everyone's leaning on me. I'm normally the follower. I'm the guy who hangs out back and just like, you know, whichever way. I'm having to think in like which direction we're going. Is everyone safe behind me?
The biker wave has been a bit of a thing as well. The little hand out, catch some air, say hello to people.
Well, when you're actually on the Dragon, they'll expect you not to do that.
Yeah. In certain cases, most people's cases, if you're riding around the Dragon, you've got one hand off the handlebars, then good luck to you. But yeah, we've seen all kinds of characters on the Dragon so far. We've seen your knee dragging racers.
Oh yeah.
We've seen cruisers, of course. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. There you go. If you get that reference, kudos. And yeah, we've seen a few little bikes here and there. A dirt bike, adventure bikes. Pretty much, a splash of everything so far. And one thing that's great to see as well is the amount of female riders that have been out here as well. Dawn mentioned that earlier.
I keep bringing it up. Lady riders. There's the lady riders. There's more lady riders. So yes, and then you have lady riders in shorts.
Oh yeah. Now, being British and everything, of course, I'm used to wearing the full gear. So yeah, I'm still wearing it. You know, I'm sweating my ass off, but you know what? I'm gonna boss it. I'm gonna absolutely fly through this with the jacket on.
That's just it. Now you're putting all the Americans to shame because they've been like t-shirts and all that, and you're all geared up on a cruiser.
I haven't put the D3O armour in, which is probably my mistake. But I thought at the very least I want some sort of protection if I am to come off.
Yeah.
A little bit more than just like a t-shirt or something like that. But you know, me being me, I'm a cautious person.
No, that's fine by me. Mad Dog's an Englishman, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But look at that view though, when as soon as the trees part. It's a beautiful lake.
That's funny. You go, look at that view, trees.
Yeah. Well, there we go. There's a break in the trees. You can see it now. You want a house on the shores of this.
Oh yeah.
For a week, we do have a house on the shore of a lake.
Yeah.
Yep. That is. I can't express how much of an experience this has been so far. I mean, we sat down and watched the stars last night. Just looked up and just stared at the little twinkly things in the sky.
Yeah,
And
they're beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah. Over here, there's just so much more going on up there. Of course, back in the UK, chances are it's going to be cloudy in the evening. Otherwise, bloody good luck to you. Light pollution and everything where I live, you see like the brightest stars and that's about it. But over here, less than that. Less of that, I should say. And yeah, just looking up, it's a shock to see how much there is. And there's still a lot more up there. Another thing I got to mention as well is like just the vastness of this area. The bloody great big mountains, the open roads. You'll see a nice snippet of that in a minute as well. But also last night we had one of our neighbours, I want to say, from across the lake set off some fireworks, and I kid you not, you could hear the firework go off and then just the echo of the explosion just resonate through the landscape for a good 7-8 seconds afterwards.
Actually, that was bloody annoying because I wanted to go to sleep.
So this is the twisty bit.
Yeah, we're entering the tail of the dragon.
Oh, get all your
11
stretches
miles of, oh my god.
Brace yourselves.